that drifts across your window. I hope your heart can open up a little softer. The worries you've been carrying rest upon the silence, and something warm begins to bloom inside your breathing. Let the world slow down for you. Take a gentle breath and stay. Here's a place where warmth begins, where the sadness you've been holding finds its way to fade. Take my hand and walk with me. Every step we're taking paints a brighter path ahead. Like the fading echo of a night you made it through, your memories unfold again in mellow colors. The fear that filled the distance quietly dissolves, and in this fragile moment you are more than enough. Rest a little longer now. Lay your weary shadows down. Here's a place where warmth begins, where the deepest breath you take grows lighter than before. Side by side we'll wander slow. Everything we carry turns to gentle light again. Even when the dark returns, you still remember brightness. A tiny spark within you always knows the way. Every quiet part of you is waiting to be shining. Here's a place where warmth begins, where the quiet weight you've held can melt into the dawn. Let your heart unfold again. Every road will brighten where your gentle light remains. Morning light falls softly on your shoulders as you wake, painting gentle golden lines across your quiet breathing. Every shadow on your heart begins to drift away, as sunlight whispers all the things you've softly needed. Let the warmth unfold within. Take a moment, let it in. This is the way sunlight touches you, turning all your worries into softer, brighter hues. Hold this moment, let it stay. Every ray of light will guide you gently through the day. soft reflections start to bloom. Memories that once felt heavy glow in mellow colors. All the doubts you tried to hide dissolve into the blue. As morning finds the quiet parts you never show the world. Let your breathing slow again. Feel the day begin within. This is the way sunlight touches you, warming every place inside that once felt out of you. Walk beside it, step by step. Every gentle shimmer helps your tired heart reset. Even when the night returns, the light remembers you, carrying a spark that lives within your deepest quiet. Every dawn reveals the truth. You were always meant to bloom beneath the morning sky. This is the way sunlight touches you, filling every fragile space with something kind and true. When you open up again, all the world grows brighter in the warmth that you let in. In the quiet break of dawn across the open meadow, soft winds breathe a gentle hush along the waking earth. Golden light drips slowly through the tender moving shadows, and every weight you carried finds a softer place to rest. Let the stillness settle in, feel its warmth upon your skin. Here where the morning feels, breathe lightly. Every breath you take becomes a calmer kind of peace. Walk where the wildflowers open brightly. Every whispered breeze begins to set your spirit free. Distant hills are wrapped in silver mist and rising sunlight. Birdsong carries quietly through wide and open air. Memories you folded deep inside your restless midnight, loosen in the meadow as they lift into the clear. Lay your worries in the breeze. Let the gentle quiet ease. Here where the morning fields breathe lightly, even shadows learn to rest beneath the warming sky. Follow where the soft winds wander kindly. Every step grows lighter as the peaceful hours pass by. And when the world grows open space, a tender truth the meadow keeps within its breath. You belong to moments carved from calm and endless grace. Here where the morning fields breathe lightly, every burden softens in the shimmer of the dawn. Stay within the winds that move so quietly. All your quiet hopes will find the strength to carry on. I'm writing down the words I never said when you were near. Some truths grow softer only after they've disappeared. The quiet of this empty room remembers you too well, and every shadow on the wall still holds the way we felt. I didn't say goodbye the way I meant to. Some feelings only speak when everything is through. So here's a letter you'll never read, folded with the moments we were trying hard to keep. If the wind should carry this, I hope it finds you gently where your wounded heart can breathe. Here's a letter you'll never read, but writing it unravels all the weight I couldn't speak. There's a quiet kind of mercy in admitting what is gone, and learning that the softest love is one that still moves on. The echoes of our laughter float like dust inside the sun, and though they fade, they bless the road we walk alone from now. Not every ending needs a perfect closure. Some stories keep a tenderness in what they can't recover. So here's a letter you'll never read, threaded through the pieces of the days you gave to me. If it drifts across your path, I hope you feel the kindness that I never learned to say. Here's a letter you'll never read, but letting go through written words is how I find my way. Maybe in another life we'd sit and talk again, but in this one I'll be thankful for the love we couldn't stay. This letter isn't longing for the past to live once more. It's just the last soft truth that's lighter spoken than ignored. So here's a letter you'll never read, carrying the gratitude I kept beneath the ache. If your journey grows too dark, may the thought of gentler days still guide you toward the dawn. Here's a letter you'll never read, but sending it releases all the things I had to grieve. keep returning to the mornings when your laughter filled the room. Sunlight on the coffee cups, the world felt made for two. Those quiet little moments bloom like flowers in my mind, and every time I breathe them in, they warm me from inside. Not every love is meant to stay forever, but some days shine so bright they live in us forever. Oh, the way we glowed back then, walking through the golden hours with nothing left to prove. Every simple, gentle day felt like a soft reminder that the world could still be good. Oh, the way we glowed back then, those memories keep lighting up the places where I stood. I still remember evenings when the sky turned quiet blue. We talked about tomorrow as if all of it were true. The echo of your kindness lingers softly in my chest, and though the road has changed for us, I hold the very best. Some stories end before we want them to, but beauty stays within the things we once walked through. Oh, the way we glowed back then, every laugh became a lantern in the corners of my soul. Even now I see it shine in the gentle way your presence taught my heart to feel whole. Oh, the way we glow back then, a quiet kind of light that still remains, still makes me grow. If time were kind enough to fold us back into those days, I'd thank them once again for all the warmth they gave. What mattered most was never how the story closed, but how the brightest parts became the ones I carry most. Oh, the way we glowed back then, soft as fading sunlight on a long forgotten shore. Even though we've drifted on, those memories hold kindness that will stay forevermore. Oh, the way we glowed back then, a gentle kind of golden that my heart is grateful for. It happens in the little things, your smile across the table, the way you say my name like it's a story you might save. We're walking down the sidewalk with our coffees in the morning, and somehow all the simple things feel brighter than they came. Didn't plan on feeling this, but it's growing gentle, effortless. Oh, these little moments with you, like sunlight on a weekday when the sky was never blue. All these little moments we share turn the ordinary hours into something soft and new. Oh, these little moments with you make the quiet parts of life feel like a warmer point of view. You laugh at something small I said. I laugh because you're laughing. A bus goes by, a leaf falls down. Our timing's somehow right. We're talking about nothing, yet it all feels kinda magic. Like life was waiting patiently to bring you into sight. Didn't know that love begins in half a second in the wind. Oh, these little moments with you, like music from a window drifting sweetly into noon. All these little moments we keep make the quiet days feel lighter, turning every day to bloom. Oh, these little moments with you are the kind of simple love I didn't know I'd fall into. Maybe it's the way you look at me, like the world's a little softer when you're near. Maybe love is just the small things, growing clearer, growing closer, growing here. Oh, these little moments with you put a gentle kind of sparkle in the things I always knew. All these little moments we share make me think that falling slowly might be the best thing we can do. All these little moments with you turn the everyday into a better shade of truth. I saw your name inside a song I used to play alone. It made the morning feel a little softer on my phone. And later on I caught myself just smiling at the air, like something small and warm of you was quietly sitting there. It's nothing big, it's just a spark, but somehow it's been lighting up the dark. These small signs of you in the daylight, in the silence, in the things I thought I knew. These small signs of you make the ordinary moments feel a little more in tune. Yeah, these small of life into a softer point of view. Your laugh shows up in strangers and it catches me off guard. The way you lean on kindness like it isn't something hard. I find you in the sidewalk cracks, the corner of the street, in every song that sounds like how our hearts first learned to beat. I didn't plan for this to stay, but little things keep pulling you my way. These small signs of you in the sunlight, on my coffee, in a line I once outgrew. A glance, a thought, a half-remembered wish. No fireworks, no perfect cue, just the world rearranging to make space for you. These small signs of you in the footsteps of my morning and the hum of something new. These small signs of you make me feel like life is whispering a different kind of truth. Yeah, these small signs of you are the tiny quiet reasons I keep slowly falling through. The streets are quiet and the world feels half asleep. You're talking softly while the traffic hums beneath. Your shadow falls beside mine like it's always known the way. And something in this midnight breeze asks both of us to stay. It's nothing loud, nothing grand, just your heartbeat walking with my hand. These midnight walks with you under yellow city lights that make the night feel brand new. These midnight walks with you turn the sidewalks into stories that I never thought I'd choose. Yeah, these midnight walks with you make the stillness feel like something beautiful we grew. We passed the corner store that closes far too early. You laugh at how the neon flickers kind of flirty. Your voice drips through the cool air like a song I almost knew. And every step we're taking feels a bit like deja vu. Didn't think the night could glow, but somehow you taught it so. These midnight walks with you, where the quiet turns to comfort and the world feels small and true. These midnight walks with you make my lonely city heartbeat fall in gentle, steady tune. Yeah, these midnight walks with you feel like finding something I didn't know I'd lose. Maybe love begins like this. Streetlights painting gold on everything we miss. No promises, no point of view, just the night unfolding softly as it opens into you. These midnight walks with you in the silence where our footsteps find a rhythm made for two. These midnight walks with you make the shadows feel like places full of something breaking through. Yeah, these midnight walks with you are the quiet little moments where I realize it's you. Rain's tapping on the sidewalks like a quiet little beat. You And something soft and new is in the way our footsteps fell. Didn't think a rainy night could feel warm just standing in the light. These rainy nights with you, streetlights turning silver while the world feels small and blue. These rainy nights with you make the puddles look like galaxies we're running through. Yeah, these rainy nights with you feel like something simple starting quietly but true. We stop beneath the bus stop where the neon flickers slow. You say the rain feels calming like a song you used to know. A droplet hits your cheek and somehow I forget the cold. 'Cause suddenly this moment feels like something to behold. Didn't mean to stare too long. Guess the rain just made the feeling strong. These rainy nights with you, where the city hums a lullaby in muted shades of blue. These rainy nights with you make my quiet heart feel lighter every time I look at you. Yeah, these rainy nights with you feel like every little thing is turning into something new. Maybe love begins like rain, falling soft and always coming back again. No promises, no bigger view, just a gentle drip of maybe pulling me toward you. These rainy nights with you, in the hush between the raindrops where our shadows melt into. These rainy nights with you make the world look kind and honest in a way I never knew. Yeah, these rainy nights with you are the tiny whispers telling me I'm falling into you.
The rain was falling lightly as we walked along the street. You kicked a little pebble, kept the rhythm with your feet. Your hoodie smelled like something warm, it drifted in the air. And every drop that hit the ground felt like a quiet dare. I kept timing every step with the beating in my chest. When I told you in the rain how my heart learned your name in all the soft and simple ways. When I told you in the rain, heavy raindrops seemed to echo all the words I couldn't say. When I told you in the rain, you just smiled like you've been waiting for that moment all the same. The streetlights made reflections in the puddles by our side. Your laughter hit the pavement like a beat I couldn't hide. You looked at me beneath the brim of water on your head, and suddenly the whole world slowed like something pulling air. Did the rhythm feel it too? 'Cause it pushed me next to you. When I told you in the rain that the way you say my name feels like a soft familiar flame. When I told you in the rain, every echo in the city turned into a quiet sing. When I told you in the rain, told you in the rain, all the raindrops warmed the air like they were blessing what I'd say. When I told you in the rain, you reached out and held my hand like you were choosing me to stay. When I told you in the rain, every quiet beat between us found a rhythm to remain.
Rain tapping on the window. You were humming something low. Hoodie sleeves a little soaked. You said you didn't mind the cold. And I was watching how the streetlights drew a glow across your face. Every moment felt like timing, pulling me into that space. Didn't plan to say it then, but the rain kept whispering when. So I told you in the rain, in a soft uneven rhythm like a lo-fi serenade. Yeah, I told you in the rain, with my heart beat out of tempo but somehow unafraid. When I told you in the rain, you just smiled like you had heard those words 100 times your way. Puddles on the pavement made a song beneath our shoes. You joked the night was giving us a beat we couldn't lose. And something in the quiet made the words fall into place, like the moment had been waiting for my voice to find its way. Did you feel the timing too? 'Cause it felt like me and you. So I told you in the rain, every raindrop feeling softer than the fears I couldn't name. Yeah, I told you in the rain, and the world outside went blurry, but your eyes stayed clear and safe. When I told you in the rain, you just laughed and said, I've been waiting. Go on, say it all the same. Maybe love's a quiet soundtrack playing under city skies. Nothing perfect, nothing polished, just the truth we can't disguise. So I told you in the rain, letting every fragile feeling fall without a frame. Yeah, I told you in the rain, and the night around us warm like someone softly said your name. When I told you in the rain, every beat and drop together made a memory we claimed. It's 4 a.m., the city's quiet. Coffee's cooling on the table, your name wandering through mine. Streetlights blur like sleepy fire, painting gold on midnight blue. Every drop keeps steady timing, like it's beating just for you. Didn't mean to feel this much, but the dawn dissolves my rush. So I confessed at 4 a.m. with the raindrops talking softly like they've always known my chest. Yeah, I confessed at 4 a.m. when the world was barely waking and my heart was at its best. When I confessed at 4 a.m., your voice in my memory answered like a quiet say it again. Your hoodie's still here on the sofa, smells like something warm and calm. I hold it like a small reminder of the night before the dawn. And in the whisper of the rainfall, something shifted, something true. All the thoughts I tried to muffle found their rhythm pointing you. Maybe love is meant to spill when the universe is still. So I confessed at 4 a.m. in the gentle broken meter of a lo-fi hearted hymn. Yeah, I confessed at 4 a.m. letting every fragile word fall where the quiet pulled them in. When I confessed at 4 a.m., it felt like all the sleepless nights had led me back to you again. Raindrops on the window pane rewrite things I can't explain. Somewhere in that steady sound I found a truth I'd kept unbound. So I confessed at 4 a.m. with the raindrops holding space for all the things I never said. Yeah, I confessed at 4 a.m. and the dawn outside grew softer like it knew what lay ahead. When I confessed at 4 a.m., every echo in the quiet felt like maybe this could mend. We wandered through the park today, where sunlight brushed the shade. You nudged a little pine cone like it mattered to the day. A dog ran past and shook the wind into the space between our steps. And something in that simple moment pulled the noise out of my chest. sleeping baby passing by among the trees. The benches hummed their stories, the branches whispered overhead. I didn't need to say a word, our silence spoke instead. Ooh, maybe calm is underrated, maybe trust is simply patience. When the world slowed for us, even distant swings sounded closer than they were, and your laughter left a color hanging warm within the blur. Every little thing you noticed made the afternoon feel rare. When the world slowed for us, it felt like time had pulled up a chair. We didn't chase the moment, we let it settle where it fell. Some beginnings don't announce themselves, they unfold quiet as a breath. When the world slowed for us, a gentle echo lingered in the corners of my dusk. And if someone asked me later what shifted in my heart, I'd say it happened softly in the space where time fell apart. When the world slowed for us, something true began to start.
When morning sunlight softly settles by your window, I hope your day can open up a little lighter. When all your worries pause inside the quiet moment, a gentle breath of warmth begins to wrap around you. It's okay to rest a while. Close your eyes and breathe with me. I'll be the little light for you, shining on the path you walk through. In the shadow knows, take my hand and hold it close. Little changes gather, bringing back your smile again. Like warmth the passing breeze once left beside your window, lost pieces of your memory start glowing softly. The distant sound of fear that used to echo slowly fades. And in this quiet moment, you are more than fine enough. You can rest a moment more. Lay your heavy worries down. I'll be the light that stays with you, so every breath you take feels lighter than the last one. Walk with me just slow and true. All the warmth we carry lights the road ahead for us. Even in the dark, your heart remembers how to shine. A tiny spark can someday rise and turn into a song. Everything you are right now is already beautiful. I'll be the gentle light for you, melting all the way you carry through the quiet nights. If we stay, we'll be alright. Where the light finds you is where The rain was falling lightly as we walked along the street. You kicked a little pebble, kept the rhythm with your feet. Your hoodie smelled like something warm, it drifted in the air. And every drop that hit the ground felt like a quiet dare. I kept timing every step with the beating in my chest. When I told you in the rain how my heart learned your name in all the soft and simple ways. When I told you in the rain, every raindrop seemed to echo all the words I couldn't say. When I told you in the rain, you just smiled like you've been waiting for that moment all the same. The streetlights made reflections in the puddles by our side. Your laughter hit the pavement like a beat I couldn't hide. You looked at me beneath the brim of water on your head, and suddenly the whole world slowed like something pulling air. Did the rhythm feel it too? 'Cause it pushed me next to you. When I told you in the rain that the way you say my name feels like a soft familiar flame. When I told you in the rain, every echo in the city turned into a quiet sing. When I told you in the rain, you just nodded like your heartbeat finally called out mine again. Maybe courage isn't loud, maybe it just falls like rain, steady on and soft aloud till it pulls into your name. When I told you in the rain, all the raindrops warmed the air like they were blessing what I'd say. When I told you in the rain, you reached out and held my hand like you were choosing me to stay. When I told you in the rain, every quiet beat between us found a rhythm to remain.